8. Ready now. And sprinting away to a good beginning for them over here. Thread of Life began well towards the inside. Miss Predator shows good early pace. To the outside, Bretty also goes quickly. Just behind them, Project Runway. Cape Flower shows pace on debut. Fantasy Girls about 4 or 5 lengths off the leader. Elegant Appeal is further back in the field with Kakwa Spirit and Lady Sonatine down towards the inside. 600 metres left to go. It's Miss Predator down the centre that leads from Thread of Life towards the outside, Bretty. Then came Cape Flower. Behind those, Fantasy Girls got 3 lengths to make up. Elegant Appeal is further back down the inside as Lady Sonatine. 300 metres left to go. It's Miss Predator the leader. Fantasy Girl begins to close in down the centre. Bretty's on the outside, and behind that now starting to run on his Project Runway, but it's still Miss Predator that leads going to the final 100 from Bretty. Miss Predator goes strongly. Bretty's on the outside. Miss Predator and Bretty, these are the two. Miss Predator beat Bretty. Third to Project Runway. Thread of Life has run 4th, and then came Elegant Appeal in 5th. Then came Kakwa Spirit and Lady Sonatine. Look at the head-on replay here. Well, Miss Predator went very quickly out there in front and goes on strongly. Bretty, a big chaser on the outside, gets beaten only a long head in 2nd. And kicking on from the rear was Project Runway, finishes in 3rd. That's the running of race number 2. The Play Soccer 6, 10 and 13 maiden juvenile plate for fillies. It goes the way of horse number 7, Miss Predator, who's bred by the Tawny Syndicate and races for Messrs. J.J. Muniga, to Greg Kotson, to Alan Waden, to Wesley Mangaru, to Mr. Preston, Mr. D.S. Singh, Andy Williams, and Sharon Kotson Racing Pty Limited.
Welcome back. First leg of the bipot, and I always say when they look so good, they run so good, and Miss Predator from the Sharon Kotson stable did catch the eye and moved really well to post. Had form line to suggest after the one run that the improvement was to come. So well done to the entire Sharon Kotson Racing team. With me, I've got AK. He's collecting the 1,500 Rand for Sia. Sia looks after the winner this afternoon. AK knows what to do. He's going to tell him very well done. And yeah, let him spend the money as he pleases. Very well done. We're going to go straight to Sharon Kotson's going to grab the mic there, Sharon. And Louis went downstairs. He's coming up, but let Sharon come into picture. And Sharon, we'll talk to Louis as he comes in now, and then we'll get you back. But you'll be more than happy. A whole host of owners involved here.
Yes, there is so many involved in here, but I would like to say big congratulations, especially to Joel Menega. To Jeremy Menega. It's his first winner.
Oh, wow.
In his colours.
Lovely.
So, he got the colours the other day, and they've been quite lucky so far, and may it continue for many more.
All right, now obviously the daughter of New Predator, she had a decent first run. You did say she's maturing, and were you expecting her to win this afternoon, to go close?
The question mark was in the distance. I thought that she was looking for a 1,200, but Louis said no, not at this stage. She's still busy strengthening up, and I don't really punish my babies early on. So she won definitely on merit, and a very nice ride from Louis. So, I'm glad everything panned out. It's nice to catch one of the last bonuses.
And it's definitely nice. Let's get that bonus in there. Mr. Passerini is going to come in and hand the bonus there. That is the Bloodstock South African Maiden Juvenile winner. Come, Greg, come in there. Here we go. They want to have a dance on the far side there into picture.
Part owner, so.
Lift it up a little bit. Part owner, 100,000 Rand in the winner's box. Lovely to have that as well. Courtesy of Bloodstock South Africa. And that 100,000 Rand makes a massive difference. Thank you.
Definitely. And then I'd just like to say a big thanks to my sponsor, World Sports Betting.
Tremendous. Okay, let's get Louis in here quickly. Before I get back to you, I don't want you to run away. So step aside. Louis, you come and chat to us quick because he's obviously got to get down. Sharon, I'm going to ask you about a couple of your runners, Anna or Greg as well. Louis, very well done. As you came up, I said you make us look good because we liked what we saw, and give us a bit of feedback. I actually think Miss Predator's fairly useful.
Yeah, no, 100%, Neil. Thanks, sir. Just well done to the whole Kotson yard. They did a tremendous job. I jumped in the filly today. She was a lot stronger, a lot bigger. She enjoyed every trip of this race. I thought it was a tough field, and there was Richard there. There was a couple of other horses with a bit of form. But she helped us smartly, and I just held her together and just nursed her through. Mark was going very well, and I thought at one stage I wasn't going to get to him. But the filly dug down deep quite nicely. Just gave her quite confidence in herself, so she can just learn that this is a place to have fun. And she won very well.
All right, you're the first professional jockey that we've had win this afternoon. The track going quite quick.
cantered down to the start. I said to Richard, so much better. You know, the grass is not too long. It's just nice. The horses can get over it nicely. You know, a tiring horse at the end won't battle with it. I hope that's the same with the turn. But very happy with the track so far.
All right, tremendous. I'm not going to ask you about all your runners. You've got a couple to come. If you can maybe just pinpoint 2 of us that you think you're next to.
The next 2, I really like Dowser. I think he won well. I think he's coming to himself. You know, his last run he was carrying 61, and he beat a horse. It was a filly, but she was carrying 56. So there was a big weight on the day. I know the filly that's there also of Elland. He's got a claim on it, but I think Dowser's a big runner. The filly in the Derby. I know she stays the distance very well.
Amazing colours.
Amazing colours. Yeah, she stays very well.
She's my roughie in that race.
It's a fairly strong field. It's not that strong, you know, barring 2 horses. I think Elland's filly, for me, I think that's the horse we should all really worry about. You know, obviously, Fairy Knight is a class horse in the race. We are just question marking the distance, but he's out of a global view, so he should stay the distance. If he stays the distance, then he's a horse to beat. But I just like the filly. And
Princess Debs in the last.
Princess Debs with a lot of weight to carry, but she's a big girl. She's won with that weight before, and I mean, on merit rating, she should be carrying that weight. Big runner.
All right, thanks so much, Louis. Well done to you.
Thank you. Just well done to all the owners as well, and thank you to my sponsor, Sporting Post.
All right, there we go. Greg's going to come back into the picture. Sharon, I don't know if you want to stand with Greg and help him along, because no, he's a bit of a tipster.
I want to say thank you to Louis first. There was a cracker ride by Louis. It was a really cracker ride by Louis. So, you know, you asked, what do you think? I said, look, Louis, or the favourite, the second favourite, the third favourite, all looked better over 1,200 metre form. I said, ride it positively, and he did. So, cracker ride by Louis. So
he's a
very
top
well done.
jock. Now, I've got them here. We've heard what Louis had to say.
Can I just get back to the owners of this one?
Okay.
For the owners of Miss Predator, I need to say thank you to Andy Williams. You know, we all sat around a table and bought 3 horses at the sales in July, and the July sales. And thanks to Andy, you know, he put Wesley Mangru, he's in it with his partnership, Jeremy Moon and his wife Denny. Well done to them, their first owner, and they bought a couple of horses as well. But this one's running in his colours. To Darren Singh, Ashton Governor, and Stephen Preston. So they're all there. I wanted to mention them all because thanks very much, guys. They all got in and took a leg and took a share of, I know Andy bought 3, we bought 3, and they got together and a lot of them. And it's a lot of new guys in the racing, so I'm very pleased to say well done to them. I'm glad we got the added bonus as well. Yeah, there's only 9 left, so maybe we can burgle another one somewhere along the line.
All right, well, we're not going to have much more time to go. We've spoken to Louis. Thanks very much to the Sharon Kotzens table. We've had a bit of input from Louis as well for going forward this afternoon. Stand by. The place accumulator starts in the next.